At My Deposits, we often find that landlords are confused about how wear and tear is different from damage caused by the tenant, and what is meant by the term fair wear and tear. This can cause problems when it comes to proposing costs at the end of the tenancy. Fair wear and tear is simply the deterioration of an item due to its age and normal use. It only applies to condition though, and not cleanliness of the property. Wear and tear such as minor scuff marks, scratches, wear to the flooring is unavoidable in all properties. The key question you need to ask is whether the deterioration is reasonable or excessive for the type of tenants and the length of the tenancy. So, would the deterioration have happened from normal use, or is the level of deterioration over and above what you would expect from normal use when all the circumstances are taken into account? Proposing a deduction from the tenant's deposit is only reasonable when the deterioration was avoidable and due to the tenant's actions or omissions. Some of the things to consider when weighing up whether the wear and tear is fair include who your tenants were and how many lived in the property. This will vary if you have an HMO or rent to students, a family or a professional couple, or whether your tenants were allowed to have pets in the property. Whoever your tenants were, avoidable damage is damage and not wear and tear. The age and quality of items and areas. To demonstrate these, you will need records such as invoices or receipts. Maybe a contractor's report may be of help. The life expectancy of an area or item can vary greatly depending on its quality and the amount of use it gets. The length of the tenancy. It makes sense that the longer the tenancy, the more natural wear and tear will occur, which is not the tenant's responsibility. This should be considered when making any calculations. Tenants are also not responsible for normal wear and tear of any part of the property which was there before their tenancy started. Having thorough check-in and check-out reports is the most important. Ideally, these will also have photos embedded, or may even be a video inventory. The tenants need to have seen these, and that should be evidenced with any negotiation. Building a good relationship with your tenant from the start and advising them about how to look after the property is also really important. Make sure they understand what is expected of them during their tenancy, the best way of contacting you or your contractors for any emergency, and to report any issues as soon as they notice them. Carrying out mid-term inspections, again accompanied by photos of any issue or damage, if necessary and possible. These may be useful if something needs to be done, but remember your tenant is still living in the property. Inspections are also a great way to keep in touch with your tenants and can highlight any issues that may be ongoing or any repairs that are needed. Communication is key. If you do need to propose costs, you should also be able to explain exactly what was considered and how any amount was calculated with a breakdown. This can help diffuse any potential conflict. Keep any supporting evidence such as emails, invoices or estimates and contractors' reports, which can all be part of any discussion. One other thing to consider is betterment. A landlord can choose to replace items with higher specification or brand new ones, but it is not acceptable to pass the additional cost onto the tenant. The tenant is only responsible for costs towards replacing like for like and not for leaving the property in a better condition than it would have been had the damage not happened. A solid understanding and a clear approach to wear and tear can save you stress, time and money. So give your tenants good advice from the outset of the tenancy, manage the relationship and everyone's expectations throughout, and have good quality evidence. But remember, if things do escalate, My Deposits operates a tried and tested dispute resolution process.